and all. Okay, I see Crispy Pry in the chat. I see Jeremy in the chat. Just like old times, I'm doing a vertical stream in the car, just enjoying my time at the beach. I got a beautiful view in front of me, which is fantastic. Just gonna wait for a few people to get into the chat, and then we'll get the live stream going, which was not planned. I don't know why I decided to do it. I think maybe I'm distracting myself from watching Doctor Who, which is what I'm supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be reviewing what's it called? Damien this Thursday. It's like 5 parts and I haven't started it. So that's great. Crispy Pro says let's go. And Jeremy says from we're so fucked the season 2 final to we're so back, this live stream just like that. Well, thank you very much. I haven't lived in a while, so I don't think I've ever lived in my car before. Woo! Hello. I know I'm back. My goodness. And how's this for a setup? Blonde looks fantastic. Thank you. I know. I look probably a little bit different now, don't I? It was time for a change. I've been wanting to dye my hair or bleach it for many years now, and just just was like, fuck it, why not? I've always wanted to do it, and I felt like I finally got the confidence to do it. Plus, my old hair, I don't know if I got depressed or if I got lazy or lost motivation or all the above, but I grew my hair out and I grew my beard out and it looked atrocious. But now I like to say I look good. I really love it. I really do. I'm really glad I got it. And I used to have my hair short like this when the pod began, so now it looks like this, and I'm glad it does. Jeremy says, "How was your break? How's the break been?" Good. Needed it. I think it's been longer than we intended, I would say. But there's people riding their bikes behind me coming to join the live stream. It was longer than we wanted, I think, but Aiden went to Europe. I went on holiday. I just got back yesterday. So, we're just taking our time. I think everyone's just really done with Doctor Who at the moment, and I can't blame them. And I feel like with us doing the show, it just it was getting a little bit depressing, and we needed a little bit of a break. Whether we'll come back weekly or fortnightly, I have no idea. I should know, but I don't. So there's that. When's the pod back though? So we're filming. Hey Adam, we're filming on Thursday. We're doing Damien, I think it's called. How do we go from 2 viewers to 11 viewers in 1 second? Is this app broken? We're doing Damon now 14. Wow, amazing. We're doing Damon, I think. I don't know what it is. I looked today, it was 5 parts. It made me want to jump off a cliff. I was like, I'm not ready for this. I don't want to deal with this. And I'm supposed to be watching it right now, but instead I was like, I don't want to watch it right now. I just want to do a live stream for like 10 or 15 minutes or something. I don't know. I guess we'll see how long we go for. We'll see how many people care. So podcast is back this Monday. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen the new studio. I haven't seen Aiden in like 3 weeks. I don't think. Um, I don't. I think that it's back on Monday, so that's good. Um, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I guess we'll see how it goes. I don't know if it'll be weird if we sit down together and we're like, do we remember how to talk to each other? Are we still friends? Like, do we still know how to talk? Welcome back. Thank you. Someone just put P. Fantastic. Good to see you all. I'm just in my car. Just there's a beautiful ocean in front of me. Um, I said hi. Hello. Oscar says, what do you most look forward to in the future? Um, in the future. Christ. Um, I think I want to focus on. I've been on holiday and I've gotten Zen and I bleached my hair, so now I'm all spiritual. I think I think I just want to be happier. I think this year I've gotten a lot happier. Um, and I'm starting to become who I want to be. I got my new job and I moved into a new house that I helped build. I'm a support worker now. I'm not a carpenter anymore. I work with people with disabilities. That's my Monday to Friday. And I feel a lot happier, but I think I'm just trying to work on controlling my mental health you know what it's like when you got like depression and anxiety and stuff and you can't help it sometimes, and I'm just trying to find better ways of like coping with that. And I'm gonna start fasting for one. I'm gonna start going for walks and eating a lot healthier. And I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to, maybe the podcast having a second win and being maybe better than Doctor Who, the show itself. I don't know. I mean, do people even care about Doctor Who content anymore? I don't even know. I seriously don't know. Appreciate the gaffer tape on the roof. Yes, so this is from my I was actually driving to the podcast one night and it was dark in my car and I I I pushed this and I shouldn't have done it because it's like it's where you put like your sunglasses and stuff, so I did that and it like snapped and I put tape on it so it would be and it falls or it might fall. You might see it fall in a second. Um this whole car's falling apart. I think this car's like 13 or 14 years old or something. Um, do you think you'll check out the new Nine and Rose Big Finish stuff? I've heard good things, and it's only an hour. Probably not. Just being honest. I think someone asked that on Instagram the other day, and and I was just like, I don't think so. I don't think I can do it. I think the 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 way that we keep the show going is to just do stuff that we love and keep doing it and we have to we're coming home from work and we're filming late and we need to be able to just jump in and be able to do stuff that we like. So hopefully we find something like that. Classic Who's enough. I don't know. If people think that the Big Finish stuff is good and people really, really want it, which it seems like they do, I might give it a go. Um, I just don't know. I think I was telling me and Aiden went out, like I said the other day, like 3 weeks ago, and I think maybe I'm doing Big Finish wrong. I sort of I put on spare parts and I just laid on my bed like Dracula, just listened to it, and I was like, I don't know if I can get into this. Walks are good, thank you. Oscar says, totally get it, my man. Uh, more discussions, other TV, maybe, but then it's like, what's the point of like doing a Doctor Who show? That's when I'm like, oh well, I do. I mean, we do the other 50. I think we call it that, where we talk about the other stuff that we're interested in. But I really think it's gonna be one of those things where, like, because the show is in such a dire spot right now, we might be in the second wilderness years without knowing it. I think the best thing we can do is just bring out the pod and see what people think, and if they like it, they do, and if they don't, I'm sure they'll tell us. It's the internet. There are crazy people out there who say horrible things. So I'm sure that and I've got all your names by the way. I'm sure we'll be able to figure it out. And if that consists of maybe every 2 months I'll do a Big Finish, but with peace and love. This is a serious message with peace and love. Do not expect me to enjoy it. And with peace and love to Nick Briggs, it's not really my thing. Jeremy says, I think it's time to start the rewatch again for the pod. Start with RTT1 again, lol. I mean, God, who knows? I mean, I think we'll be fine. It's a bit touchy, and I think every Doctor Who podcast is going through it. But to be completely honest with you, I haven't been watching any Doctor Who content. I haven't been watching Doctor Who. I've really just detached myself from it, and I feel like a new man. And now I'm about to rip that band-aid off and go and watch Damien after this, and hopefully it's not terrible. Some of the Pertwee stuff is really good, so maybe that'll help me get back into it. Um, I enjoy the more random chats. So do I. I mean, I remember back in the day we would just go off on tangents for like 20 minutes. Maybe now the show's a bit more produced. It isn't like that anymore. Um, Plus, I don't. Here's the thing, right? Now that the show's potentially in wilderness years, I don't know if we'll even be getting like a fraction of what we used to get with people watching. Plus, we took a break, and when you take a break from YouTube, it's they punish you and badly. So I think that we're gonna get pretty shafted, which is just the way it is. And War Between Land and the Seas pushbacks, we don't even have that to talk about this year. There's just like what I really want to get out of it is just I have no idea what that means, whoever just called me that. I have no idea. But thank you for commenting. That's very sweet. Um I think if we just come back and just focus on like classic and maybe doing some like rewatches, people will soon tell us if they're enjoying it or not. And unfortunately the ratings speak for themselves. But it's all a bit of fun. Back when I back when I was doing the show like a couple of years ago, I think I took it very seriously. And now I think I just want to have fun. Because if I go in and don't have fun, then I become miserable and just won't do it. But Classics is so good, says Adam. I thought you said Class is so good for a second there. Rewatch of Class, maybe? Chris Pro says, "What is your least favorite episode of the 50% Doctor Who podcast?" My least favorite episode. Oh, um, my least favorite episode. Uh, oh God. I mean, oh God. I don't know if I should say, but a very traumatic event happened in my life a couple of days before we filmed the Timeless Child review. And if you know from the show, from the podcast, that we were going to do Rose the Timeless Child. That was our rewatch podcast. So it was like the finish line. And this awful traumatic event happened in my life, and I had to like go and film that night. I mean, I was in a bad way, and I look rough as well. So I was going to guess that one, says Jeremy. Yeah, I was in a bad way, and I may have been down the pub for a few hours prior. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll tell you what happened. But uh, what's your most favorite episode? 50% Doctor Who podcast, says Crispy Pro. I would say probably the 100th episode was my favorite. I always say that, so it's a bit boring to give the same answer. Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's been many a great times on the show. There's an episode we did, the Voyage of the Dam review we did. We were filming it together, and we used to just film on Zoom, and that one we did together. Now we film every episode together. That was quite unique. There's a Lodger review that we did in Dan's studio, which I think was the can't remember what that was. Maybe 1 year of the podcast or something. I can't remember. It's been too long. Sci Class enjoyed episode 1 and 2 and then collapsed, and it went really off the boil. I'll tell this story on the podcast, but on my travels, on my holiday, I found someone who enjoyed Class, if you can believe it. If you can believe there are people out there who actually have seen Class and liked it. Missing the weekly podcast. Thanks, Adam. I know. We'll be back, and hopefully we go to weekly again. But we I think we were broken men and we needed to be rebuilt. Jeremy says one of my favorites is Cold War. It's the Christmas one and it has some really nice vibes. That's the one I was trying to try and think of. Yeah, Cold War. And I think I guessed that The Sea Devils were coming back or something. Um, love it. Is that the George Nicholson that I know? No shit. Is that the George Nicholson from England, or have you two got the same name? Hello, mate. Hope all is well. If you love him, the loving the beer holiday you're doing, and love the trim, keep it rocking, George Nicholson. Is that the George Nicholson? I grew up with this guy. I think that might be him. Jeremy says, "Oh my God, the lodger was, of course, brother. What's up, George? No way, Ha! Dude. It's been too long. I remember when you used to come out to Perth. My God, I have to tell mum and dad that you jumped on the live. As you said, you need to enjoy podcasting. It's nice weekly, two weekly, or monthly. It's fine. No point if it becomes a chore. Well, exactly, and I need to look after my mental health, and I think so is Aiden. So I'm thinking maybe we'll start weekly, and then maybe see if we can go to like fortnightly or something like that. I got you. I haven't watched any Who in ages. I know. Isn't there a new collection set coming out soon? Um, Hi, how you doing? Alright, I'm gonna go for 20 minutes. I know I say that all the time and always go over them. I'm gonna go for 20 minutes because I need to go home and I need to start actually watching Doctor Who. Otherwise, there won't be an episode on Monday because I'm gonna run out of time. Good. Lollipops are so cool. Yes, mate, it's been a long time and I love the content, mate. Just nice to see what you're up to. Thanks, George. I have another podcast, George, called For a Laugh. Um, and I upload weekly there as well. I should probably tell you guys that as well. Yeah, I'm doing weekly uploads on the For a Laugh podcast. So that's another thing. I'm gonna be doing two podcasts weekly, like two shows weekly. So I'm working on top of that like 5 days a week. So it's just gonna be, but we'll see. We'll be fine, I think, as long as I keep drinking water and going to sleep early. The For a Laugh pod, hell yeah, really digging the For a Laugh pod. Thank you, thank you. I don't think so. Even the BBC doesn't care enough to release a new collection set. Is that right? Man, it really has gone like to shit. Hey, For a Laugh, I'll check it out. Thanks, George. I can probably DM you on Instagram. For a Laugh is the best. Thank you. That's been taking a lot of effort and time, and we kind of treat that so like a bit of a writer's room where all week we'll prepare the run sheet and yeah. So you can still catch me weekly on that, and I do want to do. I don't want to do one over the other, so I do want to do 50% weekly as well. Um, so I got 2 minutes left. So fire away the questions with peace and love, and then I'm going home. I would. Is it illegal to drive home while streaming? I feel like it's not, but I'm not going to do it. You must have changed a lot because you never was a funny guy. Ha ha ha! That was pretty funny back in the day, George. Come on. You must have changed a lot because you never was a funny guy. Great. I thought we had some good times, George. Jeez. Hello, Oz. What's up? All the way from Perth, Australia. Thanks, George. Here, I'll show you here's my view. Hold on. How beautiful is this? This is just like a minute away from my house. What's your controversial Doctor Who opinion of yours? The show should go on wilderness years for a little bit, or at least on break for 5 years. Always banter, George. George, I see you play golf these days, and I see your posts and stuff. Awful. That looks awful. It's beautiful. 9 a.m. here in England. Yeah, I know it's probably a little too early for you all. It's not illegal to drive while streaming, is it? I feel like as long as I don't touch the or read the chat, I don't know. I wish I could show you the sights of Hertfordshire. I miss Hertfordshire. Whenever anyone asks me where I'm from, I always go Hertfordshire, Stevenage, the sights. 9:40 to be precise. All right, well, peace and love, guys. We're coming up on 20 minutes. This is going to be uploaded as like a VOD, so you can rewatch it if you want to. Not sure why you want to, but there's my little update. And yeah, Monday podcast back. And yeah, Don't I hope you don't miss us all too much. Alright, and if you want me to do another one of Connor's, weird car rants, then let me know, and I'll do it. Alright, be safe, love each other. Let me put my seatbelt on, because safety first. Alright, be safe, love each other, catch you